Hi guys, and welcome back, and in today's video I'm finally back in the caravan, and as you can see from behind me, it's a bit of a mess. As today's video, we're getting the caravan ready for the season. So the first job, we're going to wash it. Now a point to note is our caravan is paint sealed. We haven't used the caravan since the start of December. It's the second weekend of February at the moment, and basically I haven't washed our caravan with soap since we've owned it. And today's the first day, so we're going to be using the paint seal shampoo, and we're going to have a wash. There's a bit of background noise. Dad's actually pressure washing his car at the moment, so if that's a bit of background noise. But actually we're going to clean the roof as well. I cleaned that in July time, just before we went away. But yeah, we're going to clean the outside and the roof, and then we're going to come back inside, have a look in here. We'll have a look at the damp traps, see what they've done, and yeah, we'll just make sure everything's good. So come on then. That's disgusting. Ugh. Yeah. So guys, we're just cleaning the roof here. Got the paint seal cleaner and the brush and the mitt. So see, it's actually starting to look like a roof now. Woohoo! So guys, it's the outside of the caravan and the roof now clean. So the next job, well, that is to get the inside sorted out. So we're going to have to basically put all the cushions back, close all the curtains, and then we're going to check over the caravan, and I'm going to share with you a few little things that I'm going to do just to make sure the caravan is ready for the season. Caravan. It's nice to be back in here, even when on the driveway, but no rest for the wicked. Let's get all these cupboards shut, sorted and looked at, and then we'll have a quick chat about the blinds and the curtains. So, all the cupboards are now shut, which was quite an easy job. So, the blinds and the curtains. So, as you can see, I've actually shut our curtains. Now, many of you might think, I just open them, we've got the Venetian style blinds, and those haven't got springs in them, but they actually have. And we found out, because we had an issue with our rear. As you can see, they've bowed in the middle. As you can see, they kind of start straight. then they become V shape. Kitchen one's okay. The only one that's not okay, the worst one is this one though. As you can see, it's visibly bowed. We can't actually now shut the blind properly. That's as far as it goes. As you can see, it's actually open on one end. You can see how much it slopes. They just haven't fit the screws in there. That's all. Actually, okay, it wasn't our fault, but if you keep these blinds down whilst in storage for long periods of time, actually the blind company, Remis, or we might have a different type, will actually validate a warranty because they're not made for longevity storage. So open the blinds and shut the curtains. But usually if we're just sat here for a week or so, we'll keep the blinds shut, but we've been sat here for what, 2 months, so we shut the curtains. Okay, there are exceptions like the front blind, which is behind you, the door blind and the kitchen blind haven't got any curtains on them, so we've had to shut those. So let's have a look at the damp traps. So we've been using these damp traps. They're the cheapest damp traps you can buy. These are from Poundland. Other cheap shops are available, and as you can see, they are clean zone damp traps. Now we've got one. I'll go and get the other one. We also have 2 more, so we bought 3. So let's have a look at this. This one was in the bathroom, and I don't know if you guys can see that. That one is nearly full. This one was here at the front. That one's pretty full as well. And this one was by the kitchen. So they're all as full as each other. There's a big, talking point. Do you really need these damp traps? Well, you probably don't, but for what they cost us, they were like, £1. They seem to do the job, and they take a lot of moisture out. It just reduces the risk of damp, and I understand that caravans are meant to get moist anyway. So we had our heating on over the winter. Now, if your caravan is in storage, we do have the luxury to have ours on the driveway. When you come up and next see it, pop the heating on very, very low, because you don't want to increase any moisture. And if you haven't had it on throughout the winter and you're going away, make sure to open all the cupboards like you usually do in storage, just to let the moisture come out of the construction of the caravan. You don't want to be encouraging moisture ingress. The other thing you want to check is your leisure battery. So we've got ours plugged in. Ours is on a timer, so it's timed when it comes on, and our battery is on 13.5 volts at the moment, but you may have a solar panel and that might be trickle charging that. Though remember, if you've turned all your RCDs off, remember to switch those back on before you go away, else you won't be able to get any electric. Same with the gas taps, I turned all those off, so pop those back on as well. So now we've done that, we now need to do a very important job. Here we have our smoke alarm and our carbon monoxide alarms. And what we need to do is we need to put the batteries back in. I took the batteries out over the winter because they don't want to get in the cold. So we've got a small square battery there and 2 normal batteries here. So we're just going to pop them back in the device. So once you've popped the batteries in, it's really, really, really important that you do this next step, and that is to test them quite simply. So first job is on, this is the fire alarm. It's a little, most caravans have these Fire Angel ones. You just push the little button on the front, hold it down. That one works. Then we've got the carbon monoxide alarm, and it's the same, the big button on the side. And that one's on. Whilst we're on the topic of fire safety, fire extinguisher. Now you should have a fire extinguisher in your caravan, or a fire blanket, or both. So this is our fire extinguisher, and you need to check the expiry date on your fire extinguisher. So ours was made in 2019 and it's got a 5-year life, So that means it is due for change in 24. There you go, 2024. We've got 4 more years left of life in this bad boy. So yeah, always check your dates. Another important thing to do at the start of the year. Right, to mix things up, now we're going to come outside. We've got a few little jobs to do out there, and the very first job is 2 things. We're going to oil all our locks using some 3-in-1 oil, and the second thing, we're going to get some WD-40 silicone spray as shown in my toolbox video. I'll shove a link in the description below and in the top corner to the toolbox video. And we're going to use some of the silicone spray and just put it around the locker seals. It just keeps them nice and lubricated. So that's the locks and the seals all now nice and done. I also did the Alco wheel lock. I oiled the inside of the lock and the barrel just to make sure that one is nice and lubricated. It always moves and it's not going to go rusty. Really important to do that. Now we've done all these little bits and bobs. Now the Caravan is kind of ready for its season. The most important thing about this video is getting your Caravan serviced. You must every year get your Caravan serviced to ensure all your gas systems work correctly, just to make sure that everything works as it should do, and yeah, make sure the Caravan is safe. Ours is booked in for the end of the month, so yeah, really important to get that one done. So guys, thanks for watching this video. We'll be going away on our Caravan very shortly for its first trip of the year. I reckon you might come with us. We haven't really decided where we're going to go yet, and very shortly we're going to start planning our trips for the year. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, cheers then, bye!